We'll take a look at the history of Australian golf, and we'll start off with the formal beginnings, that is, the 1820s. While the first formal club wasn't established for decades, the early evidence of golf belonged to a Australian soil here back in the early 19th century. The golf in the sport was likely introduced by Scottish settlers who brought their clubs and balls with them. The first instance of it being recorded is in a diary from a Scottish merchant named Alexander Spark, who in 1839 noted playing golf with his friends at Grouse Farm in Sydney, and this was the first formal beginnings of golf in the country. Then we saw the rise of formal clubs, that is the 1880s to the 1890s. The first 19th century marked a pivot shift in formal play and established an organization of clubs. In 1882, the Australian Golf Club, founded in Sydney, the club holds a tradition and beginning as the oldest existing golf club in the country. Its establishment in Kensington formalized the game, providing a detailed shape and structure for playing the golf in the future. The club's early years were not without challenge, including temporary loss of its original course. But it laid out a critical framework and, more importantly, the organization of golf throughout the country. In 1891, we also saw another golf club pop up, a big one here, and that course was Royal Melbourne Golf Club. Widely regarded as the oldest consistently operating golf course in Australia, Melbourne was founded in the suburbs of Caulfield. Its establishment was significant as it brought a more traditional Scottish club model to the growing sport in Australia. A decade later, it was granted the royal prefix by Queen Victoria. This was a unbelievable honor to be, and it put the status of golf on the world here in Australia. The club would later become a center fixture for the Sand Belt region and would be a famous world-class golf course to be. Then we had the foundation and the creation of a national framework. This was in 1898 to 1901. A lot happened in a short period of time in regards to golf. In 1898, the Australian Amateur Championship first held as the Victorian Golf Cup. The tournament was officially adopted by the newly formed Australian Golf Union in 1899. The National Amateur Championship was a vital in creating the competition framework for a clear national championship. Then we had in 1901 the Australian Golf Union. This was a precursor for the modern day Golf Australia. This was a critical moment as well. It provided a national governing body that could standardize rules and create handicap systems, oversee national championships, and so on. The act of unionizing was critical for the growth of golf and the collection of isolated clubs throughout the country, growing the youth, and more importantly, moving us into the next chapter of golf in the country. And this was just a short period of time.